Yeah, we see it a lot in our community. We see people that have got full-time jobs and a side
Right.
hustle. We see side hustle and side hustle. We see lots of reasons, and I think sometimes it's interesting when lots of things happen at the same time. So one, it's economic. So we
Mhm.
touched on it before, but the need to kind of supplement your income
Yep.
with something else. So that's definitely one reason. Second one, sometimes it's kind of mission based. So
Mhm.
you might be doing something to earn an income, and then your side hustle could be something that's kind of
Passion driven.
fulfilling. Yeah, passion.
Mhm.
Yeah, it fills your passion. So that's definitely another reason. The other one that's interesting is just because you can. So you touched on
Right, you get bored.
yeah, yeah, you get bored, but you also touched on like technology. But right now,
Mm.
we're in this really blessed time where we have more tools
Mhm.
and technology at our disposal that we've had ever in history. So just being able to kind of be having almost the privilege to do that. But one of the things we always start with at the people is there's a tendency, especially in the world of marketing, to kind of bucket all young people under the same kind of banner or kind of, and I agree there's a level of kind of like you mentioned, Ho, there's a level of kind of generational difference. So naturally someone born in the 60s, because of the circumstances,
Age buckets,
yeah, like because of the circumstances or the kind of
histories.
history and the events,
Right.
they have a certain outlook, and that's always going to be true of every generation. But at the same time, for us, what's really interesting is kind of the nuance between generations, within generations even. So yeah, because ultimately the way I see it is two brothers and sisters a year apart might not want the same thing. So how could a billion people or 2 billion people? But I think one thing, to answer your question, I think some things are true. So we're in the middle, if not in the middle of the end, hopefully, of a global pandemic. And already globally, young people have been earning less than years before, at least in the developed countries. So there's bound to be an economic downturn that's disproportionately going to impact young people. I think the fundamental one we just talked about is around this idea of how do you make creativity more open to more people, and how do you make sure, because there's a lot of waste in business because you're getting this kind of narrow vision of contributors, and then you've got this kind of amazing group of people, yeah, outside of that don't get included. So I think that's what we're focusing on at the moment, like really empowering the next generation of creators and giving them the best possible opportunity. So we're doing that through mentoring, and we're just going to kind of scale that as things go by with the brands we work with.